Hi, this is Mad Dog Games, your fighting game sensei. Welcome back to the next episode for my step-by-step series. A series where I'll be breaking everything down by steps over parts so I can make it super and simple for you guys to do. Now in today's video, we're going to be learning how to do a combo for Cetrion. I chose this combo because it's practical and very easy to execute. But before we get started, I have to mention a couple of things. We have a lot of things to work on, so here's the format that we're going to be doing throughout the video. And if you're new to the channel and are looking for more videos like this for other characters, there is a link of the series down below. This is the 27th episode in the series. You will also find other series that will help you throughout your journey, such as beginner tip series, advanced tip series, and other interesting topics. Lastly, be sure to stick around at the end of the video because I'll be announcing the next character that I'll be working on. Anyways, the good thing about this combo is that it can be performed in any variations. With that being said, let us start off with round 1 by breaking our main combo down. Part 1. The way you want to start this combo is by doing natural ending, which is forward 2-3. Part 2. Now you want to add tender and pull, which is down back 4, amplify. Part 3. Now you want to add crushing heal, which is just 4. Part 4. Now you want to add natural barrier, which is down back 1. Round 2. Bonus tips and tricks. In this part of the video, we're now going to be talking about common mistakes when trying to do this combo, alternative combos for easier or similar combos, and then end it with strategies when using these combos. Common mistake. Now the first mistake I can see beginners making when trying to do this combo is not waiting until the end of tender and pull to move on to your next attack. Otherwise, it'll turn out like this. But in case you're having trouble doing this combo, maybe because you're brand new to Mortal Kombat and are not used to the dialing system, let me show you this combo in slow motion with my controller so you can see the timing. Pay close attention to my character's body language to see the timing of the execution. Now the next mistake I can see beginners making is relying on this combo starter as your main way to start your damage and pressure. A couple of things that you need to keep in mind is that your forward 2 starts up at 14 frames. So it's not the best tool to use at close range because of the slower startup. This starter will get you punished. This is best done at mid range because of the long range. Another thing you need to keep in mind is that on block, your tender and pull is -35 on block. They have all day to punish this. So, as Cetrion, your game plan is to be at mid to far range and approach your opponent in many ways, by grabbing, poking, teleporting, zoning, setups, and other types of mix-ups and pressure. That way it keeps your opponent on their toes. Alternative combos. In this section, I'll show you some similar combos using other situations or options. But honestly, she does not have a lot of combos because her primary playstyle is a zoner. But these combos will include universal combos, wake up combos, and other mid-screen combos using other special moves equipped. You know, a little bit of everything to get you started. When it comes to her corner combos, these are the combos I recommend using. Let us talk about the reason why you're ending your combo with natural barrier. What this allows you to do is restand your opponent so that you can continue your offense. And this is because it has a hit advantage of 15 frames. Anything faster than 50 frames is considered a frame trap, so you can use natural ending to enforce that pressure. However, this move is unsafe at -10 on block. This is where the special move Deadly Winds comes into play. This move is particularly strong simply because on hit it also restands the opponent, but it's a much safer option as it leaves you safe at -3 on block. Amplified version leaves you +1 on block. This is the move that makes her top 1 character in the game, because you can pressure over and over without any issues, except that this can be flawless blocked, but being able to use this for pressure along with her teleport can keep her turn going on forever. Cetrion's H2 ability is a special move that allows you to quickly teleport around the opponent. There are a total of 5 different spots you can move around. First up is right behind the opponent, which does not cost any meter, but the next few do require at least 1 defensive meter. The second teleport places you in front of the opponent. Third places you in the same spot that you're standing. Fourth teleports you across and further away from the opponent, but this one costs up to 2 defensive meters. Lastly, Air H2 port allows you to do everything we just mentioned but starting off from the air. Just like Raiden, Cetrion has to rely on her teleport to get her game plan going. Because she has one of the fastest teleports in the game, she can either commit or fall back when need be. Each one of these serves a purpose depending on how you want to approach the opponent. So let's go over these one by one. Regular H2O is a great way to punish any whiffing opponents trying to zone you. Far and in-place H2O is great for forcing your opponent to keep chasing you, maybe keep zoning, and then retreat to keep the momentum in your favor. Regular and in-front H2O is great for confusing the opponent on where you'll be. Here is an example by the pros on how they use Cetrion's H2O. What Cetrion excels well in is definitely when it comes to her zoning. She has plenty of tools to keep her opponent out. So let's go over them one by one. Boulder Bash is a projectile that is launched straight up and goes across the screen. It has a crushing blow if it lands on the opponent. It is meant to be thrown with Bouncing Boulder, which is a projectile that bounces on the ground and causes a hard knockdown. This projectile leaves you significantly plus on block and has pushback at max range, so that means you can continue throwing your next projectile without any issues. Hell's Wrath is another projectile that Cetrion has that allows her to control space. This can be done in mid-air when trading projectiles since it helps her avoid it. You are able to do this at close, medium, or far range. The amplified version does more damage but also pushes the opponent further back so that you're safe. Earthquake, she pounds on the ground and no matter where the opponent is standing will deal damage to them and causes a hard knockdown. This can be cancelled in case you're wanting to recover faster. This can be risky if timed incorrectly. So with all of these at your disposal, as Cetrion, you need to deal as much spam and chip damage as possible. Break your opponent down from a distance, and once they get him close, either go for the offensive or use your mid-range tools to push your opponent back in neutral. Use your teleport to rinse and repeat this game plan. So one more thing I forgot to mention about Natural Barrier is that this should be used in neutral to check your opponent with. You'll see a lot of the pros using this move because how it can be tricky to punish it. Now although it is negative, there is an amplified version that does leave you safe on block. So you should use this in between to mix your opponent up. And because of this, your opponent will be hesitating in trying to punish this, so I say rely on it. Round 3. Finish them. In this section, we're going to learn the best way to finish your opponent off by using high damaging combos like Crushing Blows and Fatal Blow combos. Then we will take a look at Cetrion's pros and cons. Crushing Blow. Now the requirement to trigger this first Crushing Blow is by punishing or countering your opponent by uppercutting. The requirement to trigger this second Crushing Blow is Fire and Brimstone counters or punishes your opponent. Fatal Blow. Now to be able to do this Fatal Blow combo, you must have your health at 30% or less than 30% health. Now let's talk about the pros and cons, or strengths and weaknesses for playing Cetrion. Now for the pros. Now Cetrion is the best character in the whole game, consider that she is top 1 in the game. She has great pressure, great zoning, Now she does have easy level execution considering she has a straightforward game plan. Now for the cons for playing Cetrion. Now Cetrion does have low damage without crushing blows, has limited combo potential, and has slow pokes. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this. If you guys want this series to continue, be sure to give the video a like. A like will help motivate me continue making more. These are very hard and boring to do sometimes. But yeah, the next video I'll be working on will be Baraka and then Jax. But yeah, consider following me on Twitter. I want to be more active and I have more friends there. And yeah, this is Mad Dog Games, your fighting game sensei, signing off. I'll see you guys next time.